Hello, hello. Alright guys, let me know if the audio is working. Sorry about the delay today. Let's see. Actually had some of our stock go missing in our basement storage. So I had to talk to police this morning. Nothing major, no big deal. All right, can we... I've got a box of High Seas and then 8 boxes of Hunted to stream. If anyone else wants something, we'll stream it, but I wasn't planning for a big one today, so just a quick one. The first box is High Seas box for Ali. Sorry about the wait. Ali's a new customer who we've kept waiting for a long time since I had surgery. But here we are. I think Ali also has a bunch of Riftbound coming for the next set, which will be fun. Good luck, Ali. By the way, it's order 10,520. Alrighty. Good luck. I might leave the treasure pack for last. It's been a while since I streamed. See if I can remember pack collation. We are gearing up for Feb. It's gonna be a massive month. We got Spirit Forged and Compendium. So lots of streaming incoming. If you want breaks, pick them up. I think Spirit Forged is currently sold out. We'll wait to see if we have any extra allocation, but Compendium is good to go. I'd get in early. It's definitely a hype set. So, first Majestic for Ali. Zoomed out a tiny bit. I'm not sure what you mean. It's gonna stay as is for now, sorry. Hunted's actually at a pretty good price right now. We were finally able to get more stock. But we do have everything, guys. If you're keen on Super Slam, just the bottom half of the cards. Oh, don't worry about the top piles. They're literally bulk chaff. The only thing that matters is what you can see. The rest, though, I believe Ali wants every single card, so I'll get them to you. Oh, in my hands? I see. My bad. I wasn't even looking at what's in my hands, to be honest, but I'll make sure it's on camera. Where's the magic spot? Here is good. Jolly Bludger. Blood in the water. Whoops. I think Adult Gravy Bones token might still be worth money. You're not into my wrists, huh? This box has been so underwhelming so far. Oh, that is a foil M in the foil pile. Sleeve that up. I'm super pumped for Compendium. I have a feeling the box opening experience will be maybe the best ever. We'll see. It's hard not to be hype about we have a Marvel something. It's hard not to be hype about a full reprint set, you know? There we go, Limpet Marvel. Very cool. Where can we put you? We put you there. Camera is slightly positioned low, so you see half the cards you put down are open. I'm so confused. Hopefully that issue's fixed. Bottom third of this box, Jack Be Nimble, foil. Alright, dry powder shot foil. Is that still played? I remember people being very happy about that card, but maybe it was just strong and limited, I can't remember. Alright, last 2 packs. Expedition. I still don't know why they printed those in the treasure pack. And Portside Exchange. Is this? No, that's about right. 7 Majestics. That's okay. Alright. Gold pack time. This is where the possibilities are. Still a few lost treasures. Is that what they're called? Alright, Golden Cog. And a yellow Lost in Transit for the cold foil. Unlucky Ali with that, but I think the Marvel in one box is not too shabby. We don't usually grade the Marvel allies. They're just not playable in a slab. I'll put all this away. I think you wanted all your commons and stuff. I'll reread your notes and then make sure you get it if so, but everything's packed away for you. Thanks again. And I think we have stuff for you. Maybe it wasn't you, Ali. I'll figure it out, but I think we got a whole order to ship to you anyway. The rest of the stream will be Hunted, which are the cases behind me, which you guys can't see. But I got 8 boxes of Hunted for Andreas. Just gonna fix the camera. It might go wonky for a sec. How's that? That'll do. Andreas has been very lucky with Hunted recently. When did we get you? EA Command and Conquer. A couple of other things. This is order 1159. 2 cases of Hunted. Thoughts on the BNR? Look, I'm going to be very honest and blunt with you. I stopped paying attention to BNRs a while ago. My general thoughts on the BNRs is they're doing them too often with too little regard for the secondary market, and it's going to bite them in the ass. I think it already is to a point. But I don't know. I don't know. They keep printing really cool cards and then banning them. I think Chart the High Seas is is it an EA cold foil promo? I'm trying to remember what versions exist of it. I don't think LSS have a good balance between gameplay and collectability at all anymore. I'm not whinging, it's just a feeling, you know? I just feel like they've completely gone... They're too confident with the bans. But again, I'm pumped for Silver Age and Compendium. Those interest me a lot. Very curious to see where the game goes after a reprint set, where the secondary market goes. There's obviously going to be a crap load of collectability in Compendium. Just the fact that it's very sought after cards that they're reprinting, like I have a video. So, what is it now? Crown of Providence, Tunic, Quicksilver, Quick Dodges. Yeah, like, that's exciting. We'll see. Oh, and I'm excited for the Hala deck, because maybe Dory support. I'm not sure if Andreas is in here today, but I wonder what he's still missing from this set with the amount he's opened. Cold foil. So I haven't been paying too much attention as to what commons and rares are maybe really sought after. I think it's because maybe I'm expecting Compendium to just have all the good ones. Like, there's 50 bits of equipment, which we've been told gets spoiled. Man, they put the date for every common and rare. I'm trying to remember it now. January 6th or something. Or maybe Feb 6th. I don't know. But they've got like a cutoff date to spoil the whole set of commons and rares. January 31st. Okay, there you go. Either way, I think, like, I'm really curious to see if there actually ends up being a shift for old common cold foils, recent common cold foils, like the Path of Vengeance. Is that like now a $5 to $10 card? I know a lot of people have been spec buying stuff, but even though Silver Age is legal, it's not actually out till Compendium's out, support-wise. Roiling Fisher. I think these have been selling, right? Wonder who plays them. Alright, Bite. Last pack of box one. Ooh. Of course, in the last pack. Foil Shelter. That's a very good start. Although it's getting reprinted, I don't think that'll ever be a cheap card, a bit like Command & Conquer. Alright. Box 2 of 8. Alright, I'll move these piles before I knock something over. We were hoping to have some Riftbound for this box break, but we got allocated some Wave 2, but we don't have a time frame yet, so we'll just have to wait. Reaper's Call. Art of the Dragon Blood. I nearly said Art of the Blood. Did Arachne get hit too hard in the new ban list that she's not playable? And Syndra, or are they just like mid bans? What do we think? Both. And a foil long whisker. Whew. Rainbow Foil Schism in box 2. Not bad. I don't think it's like a extremely expensive card, it's just the rarity. Arachne's fine, that's good to hear, I guess. Sharpened Senses and Ring of Roses. Nice pack. Did I miss a rare here? Just double check, make sure it is only a rare. No, I didn't. It's good. Dual Threat. Last pack, box 2. Is there any spice left? Very much so. Again with the last pack magic, Misfire Dampener Cold Foil. Again, not a massive hit, but that's a decent one for sure. Alrighty, box 3. Let me move these. Ignite. There we go, Quick Dodge Flexes. Also reprinted, but it's okay. Alright, this case has been kind of cracked, huh? So far. And we're only 2 boxes in. Another Shelter. This time non-foil. I'll still sleeve that because it's a hit. Vow of Vengeance Cold Foil. Just a baby hit. Yeah, Hunted is Hunted. I think is the best EV for sure. You also have Command and Conquer, so you hit a Shelter or Command and Conquer. I don't know. It always felt like you had, holy shit, another foil Shelter. It always feels like you're hitting something good, you know. I have a feeling Compendium will be better. Let's just see. By the way, in the past, expansion sets have been the worst to open because it's like only 10 card packs. I don't know. They always felt bad. You needed to open a lot to get anything. But I have a feeling Compendium will be, and I mean Compendium has an inflated price and 3 cold foils a box. I just have a feeling it's going to be the best opening experience, like how frequently you hit something. Hitting a Tunic is never going to feel bad ever. Hitting a Shelter is never going to feel bad. Crown of Providence doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, the list goes on. There's a lot of cards that if you hit, you're going to be happy. And that's us not knowing the whole card list yet. I mean, I have Ophidians in the set, so I'm excited for it. We've gone big on Compendium. There's a good chance we'll be able to do the 300 gold packs again this time that we did for High Seas, and start the stream with that. That'll be fun. Oops. Enchanted Quiver is a good hit. 3 boxes, 3 Shelters in one case. This is literally maybe the best case I've ever opened it. Yeah, Smack, I know. I'm very aware that it's... Here's the thing, right? I don't think they should be doing a set with this many reprints. I think they've kind of missed the ball on reprints on occasion. Like Command and Conquer reprints have been fine. Tunic reprints have been fine. But doing like a new EA foil Tunic with new art is, to me, like a wild misstep. I don't know who made the decision. I think it's a horrible decision. As a business owner, it's going to make us a lot of money. Like, we sell singles, we open boxes. It's exactly what we want to see. Is ridiculously high EV in our boxes, which I have a feeling Compendium is. So for me to complain when it's going to be profitable, it says all it needs to say. Like, I genuinely think it's a bad idea for the game long term. But, you know, what are you supposed to do? Like, if your business is creating these boxes for people to buy, right? You make a set like Super Slam. I've got 100 boxes in stock that I can't sell, right? That's like $10,000-$15,000 worth of money just on the shelf doing nothing. You have to make the sets like sellable. You have to, you know. I just think there's better ways to do all this, but we'll see. But I do know, collectors have been unhappy for a long time, which is a weird thing to say because, you know, everyone that plays a card game is a collector in a way. But yeah, the reprints are really on the nose. We're nearing the halfway point of the Hunted. So far, 3 boxes, 3 Shelters. And a Schism and a Quick Dodge. It's freaking crazy. Okay. 4 boxes, 4 Shelters for Andreas. I don't ever remember getting this lucky when I opened Hunted. Putting them in the left pile? Yeah, it's possible. I'll dig it out. I sometimes miss foil M's. Yes, blood runs deep. Don't worry, guys. The foils always get shipped. Yeah, this shelter luck is insane. Although, is it like they're reprinting it? Maybe it's not all that, huh? I'm kidding, Andreas. It's lucky as hell. Alright. What else is in this case? This is an insane case. This is like a sealed 4-box case. Like, I think it's the best one we've ever opened. No Command and Conquers, but that's okay. I'm going to need to buy these shelters. I still don't have a playset of shelters. I need to convince Andreas to sell them to me. Which won't take much convincing. I don't think he needs the cheap versions anymore. We'll see if we can hit one more non-foil at least. Correct, no marvels yet, but you'd argue that maybe this is better than hitting the marvels. Yeah, a case with no marvels is weird. It's like the Misfire Dampener maybe took up that slot, being a cold foil M. Last pack. Yeah, because what do you want to hit? You want to hit like Slippy. You know, I've never hit a Slippy Marvel, like, ever, in hundreds of boxes. Haven't seen one in person. I've seen people with them, but... All right, we're on to case 2. So what do we want? We want like EA Command and Conquer and a Slippy Marvel. That'd be amazing. Yeah, Slippy is very rare. We've pulled a bunch of marionettes, which is still a really good hit. But Slippy is like definitely printed less. I don't know why one table is shorter than the other here. All right, box 5. Sharpened Senses and Dow's foil. Not a bad pack. Dual Threat. Hey, Rail Tracks. Cold foil, Hand of Vengeance. Yeah, Japanese printing has gotten a lot better over time. And yeah, you see a whole bunch of flawless 10s now. Pristine and flawless 10s are more common, especially with Marvels. I think maybe Japan like take a little extra care with the Marvels now compared to whatever Belgium's doing. Also, I do think the plastic packs are just gentler than the paper ones. sticks. Yeah, no Marvel so far is weird. Not that he has any right to complain, obviously. Alright, last pack of box 5. Chain reaction. Okay. I guess they can't all be winners, right? We've really ruined our shelter ratio. Oopsies. Tarantula toxin. That's a good one. Two in one box, yeah. One pack, actually. We have done that. I think, look at that, triple M. So we need a pack like this, but it's full of shelters, you know? That's what we need. I mean, if anyone's going to get it, it'll be Andreas, right? To be honest, just one EA is probably worth not getting any more. Eee, big hit. That one gets graded if he wants it to. Cold foil, blood splattered vest. Very nice hit. And we're nearly at 100 free slabs from PCG. Oops. Yeah, we've done the double shelter pack. Oh, dude, what? What is going on? It's rainbow, but that's it. The second pack after, like that's the right. Anyway, that's immediately. You can't even see the hits anymore. Can we put these off screen? That's all right. Should I open these for singles? I don't know what's with these boxes, bro. It's 2 sealed cases. Like, you know what is crazy, right? This is like later stock. I don't know if there was a wave 2 or whatever, right? But this stock came like recently to the distributor. So maybe there's different collation than previous runs of this. I don't know. I have a bunch of it left. A few cases left. But look, we did this for him last time, and he still did very well. I think it was like EA Command and Conquer maybe was the big hit. Anyway, he'll be happy. I mean, he does spend a bunch with us, so we need to keep him happy, you know? 2 boxes left after this one. Whoops, I muddled that up. fix that. Cool. Well, that box had double L, so no complaints. Hello, Mango Jack. This is 6 boxes. Like, just think about that. 6 boxes had 4 shelters, 2 quick dodge, a cold force splattered, and a schism for rainbow. The rich get richer, I guess. Alright, second last box. Let's go. Foil anaphylactic shock. Spurlocked. Is that even like a card that sees play? There's our other shelter. So he's got to place it a non-foil, which I'm going to need to buy from him. 5 shelters in 7 boxes. And counting. And look, next pack over, cold foil quick dodge. Andreas, I don't know what you've done in life, but I'm happy you're getting all this karma your way. I don't know what's going on. Someone wake the man up. What time is it in Germany right now? I'm at more than 3 cases with no shelters. This is madness. He just 100. I thought he won last box break, if you guys watched that one. He did so freaking well. I think he got Marionette, maybe another blood splattered vest, EA Command and Conquer from memory, and like a crap load of shelters as well. It just keeps coming back, and it's paying off. Like, I can't make this up. This is the 3rd in this box. That's the 3rd legendary in this box. I'm glad it's being recorded, because if I just posted this, no one's going to believe me. Okay. The only thing is that these RF legendaries could have been Command and Conquers, and then he'd be winning more. Gonna have to make a short. This is 2 cases for Andreas, our longtime member and supporter, and box break degenerate. Who owes me infinite beers now, even though I don't drink. I'm going to pick up drinking just so he can pay me back for the luck. What else can we hit? I mean, see, again, very, very light on Marvels, right? 0 Marvels, which is kind of crazy for 2 cases right now. Last pack. That was 3 legendaries in this box. All right, last box. The collation is so weird. I think all you're witnessing is like the weirdness of Japanese collation. Somewhere, someone's going to hit a Marvel every box and nothing else, and then Andreas is hitting everything but Marvels. which again, I wouldn't complain. But yeah, last box. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you haven't. We should have like a humongous compendium box break stream. Is our next big one. So dual threat RF and starting point CF. Yeah, Compendium and Spirit Forged for Riftbound will be the big ones very soon. Also, guys, let me know if you ever want like any other game box break, like Magic, One Piece, Gundam, Pokemon. We do get stock now that we're in LGS. I just don't really open it, but if you're struggling to get stock where you are and you want me to crack a box or two, we don't get a lot of allocation for any of it, but we can definitely do a box or two. I want to go to London, but I'm not quite healed from my surgery. Cementium, and it looks like I'm not going to be able to travel till at least March, so no. No London for me, as much as I would love to go. I had a great time last time. I have a bunch of my close friends in Fab would be mostly Europeans, actually. A big group, including Andreas, which I'd love to catch up with. But to be fair, maybe it's their turn to travel and come here. We have a calling in March. Yeah, it was my back, yeah. I mean, I'm okay, but yeah, I don't want to sit for that long. Well, we're tearing through this last box and we're halfway. Nothing good yet. Oops. Is Compendium going to be limited? What do you mean by limited? Do you mean like allocations wise? I think this is a really good hit. EA Oath. All right. Yeah, Yokohama should be there. This is just the 2 cases for Andreas, man. Can you believe that? Oh, hard to get. I'm gonna imagine it's not short printed as a set. No. Oops. Yeah, Andreas can't miss, huh? The back's okay, bud. Alright, this is the last pack. Holy shit, no marbles in 2 cases, though, is insane. Yeah, nothing in that pack. Mind you, like, let's take another look, right? Let me try and sort this into some sort of order. So, blood splattered. Quick dodge. Wait, was it? Okay, anyway, this is 2 cases of hits. Cold foil blood splattered. No, wait, RF CF. Non-foil shelters 3. There's the other quick dodge. 2 foil shelters. Man, I'm so fumbly today. I'll start again. 2 blood splattered, 1 cold foil. 3 non-foil shelters, 2 foil shelters, 3 quick dodges, 1 of them's cold foil, a schism and a misfire dampener. 8 boxes. 8 boxes. Andreas, I'm happy it was you. I would have been happier if it was me, but, you know, we can't all win. Guys, I'll end the stream here. You can order box breaks anytime you like, and we will... we can add it to a stream. The next stream is probably going to be end of January, start of Feb, depending on when Riftbound and Flesh and Blood land in the store. But definitely if you want compendium box breaks, guys, don't wait. We've got a bunch of stock, but there's every chance it gets allocated down. I think we've already sold 100-something boxes, so get onto it. If you want the box breaks, don't wait, is all I'm saying. This is Andreas. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. I'm sure I'll see you guys soon.